All right, welcome to our Saturday classes, the animals and elements. And today the element is fire. And fire is all about destruction and rebirth, creativity. It's about heat and passion. And it's also renewal, rebirth, renewal, creativity, patience, and cultivating joy and changing, transforming hate into joy. So fire is one of the 5 elements of Chinese medicine, and the others are, let's see, water and wood and earth and metal, and let's see, and I think that's it. Metal, fire, earth, wood, and water. So today's emphasis is fire. The animals for fire are crane, phoenix, and dragon. And so we'll be working with those animals today. And we'll just go ahead and start. We'll get a little, shake your head a little bit, wobble your shoulders, shake your hips, and bring yourself into your body. Just a little gentle bouncing and shaking. Technical difficulties always are a little distracting. So here we are, bring ourselves into our body, nice gentle shake. This gets the heart flowing a little bit, heart beating, get the blood flowing. And let's do fire up. So fire up is you lift the arms up into the air, fire up. And then the rain comes down. So we're beginning to work a little bit with yin and yang today. Fire element up is the yang element, and the yin element is water. So flows down, fire flows up. Rain flows down. Let's do 2 more. Big inhale, stretch. And good. And let's begin to ring the temple bell. This allows for more space in the spinal column, so the fluids and blood and oxygen can get into the brain. And you'll notice that my hands are gently tapping my body every time. And I'm wearing this kimono. It's got cranes on it. So I wanted to wear it in honor of the crane today. I'll show you. Let's see if you can see the cranes. Maybe. Oh yeah, there they are. I usually don't do fashion show, but today. And then let your hand come up over the shoulder. Nice deep breath. Look over your shoulder, begin to stretch the neck slightly. And then hands onto the chest. Thank your lungs with a deep breath. And let it go with a ha. And then onto the heart, nice deep breath. Let it go with a ha. Let go of some of that heart fire. Oof. And then hands onto the lower ribs. Thank your liver on the right and the spleen on the left. The kidneys behind you. And then let's do a few more and let yourself be loose. Take your time if you like. Enjoy the twist. Let's do 3 more each side. Good. So the emotions associated with the heart are shock and feeling overwhelmed, also hate. And so we want to clear those emotions out, and so we can cultivate joy and creativity. Like, oh, you know, we have a new environment. Everything's new and different. So how can we use our creative juices? And we also cultivate patience and love. So we're going to open the temple gate. Now this is a simple arch and fold, and I'd like you to think about what you're clearing out of your heart. So let's inhale up and lift the arms overhead, stretch, and really give yourself a big stretch here. Stretch the fingers wide. That opens up the lung meridian. And then make gentle fists and bring the fist to the navel, and go ahead and tuck your chin and tuck your tail. Widen your shoulder blades, or your angel wings today, or your crane wings. And then inhale up. Let's do slow again. look up, stretch up, look up towards the sky. And then relax as you bring your fist to the navel. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail. Let the head be heavy. Feel a stretch in the back of the neck. And now let's inhale. We're going to coordinate the movement with the breath. Imagine you're pushing away hate and shock. And then let's bathe ourselves with joy. Exhale, bring the fist to the navel. Inhale. Reach up and exhale. Think about what you're clearing. What are you pushing away? Bring love and laughter, enjoying life into your being. And push away the obstacles, frustrations, distractions, clearing your energy field. Let's do 3 more. Push away just the shock of the last month, feeling overwhelmed, trying to navigate. And just bring in ease, laughter, happiness. Last 2. Energy out and fresh energy in. And roll up. We do these spinal warm-ups before we really get to the juicy stuff. This just slows the mind and puts us into rest, relax, and heal. We'll do another spinal exercise. This is a side bend, and this is called reaching for happiness. So you reach out to the side, stretch, open up your armpit, your ribs, your waist, your hips. Think about something that would make you happy. And then grasp it in your hand and bring it through the head. Bathe your mind with the thought, bathe your heart, bathe your belly. And then other side, and we'll take our time here. Think about what might make you happy. And when you're ready, make a slight fist, bring it in. So the intention with movement is what makes Qigong different than anything else. I'm reaching for happiness and bringing it in. It's like making a wish. And let's begin to coordinate the movement with the breath. So as you lift up overhead, inhale, stretch, and exhale. Bring it in. Again. Make a wish, think about what you want, bring it in. Let's do that 3 more times each side. Notice what you're wishing for, what your happiness is. Slow it down. Last one, make it a good one. And relax. I'm going to adjust the screen so you can see my feet. Give your head a shake. Imagine shaking your brain inside your skull, and at the same time, blow out through your mouth. the old thoughts, those things that we love to ruminate on, obsess on. Imagine dark smoke leaving your body. And again, and then shake your heart. And again, if you have heartache, hate, blow it out through the mouth. Those emotions don't serve us. They are energy vampires. And then we hold energy and emotions in our body. So I'm shaking my hips like a happy dog, shaking my hips, shaking out the anger, frustration, any of it that you might be feeling. Shake it out. We need to make more room for joy. Shake your arms, shake your legs. And imagine you're shaking off the old energy like a wet dog, shaking it off. And then let's shake it off 2 more times. Shake it off. And then smile to your mind. Your mind thinks that you've just released a lot of energy. And notice the length and quality of your breath. We're going to slow it down just a little bit and bring the hands to about the solar plexus. This is called tree pose. And I like to use tree pose to connect to all the external energies of earth, life, and heaven. Breathe into your belly. And then on the exhale, sense yourself being heavy, like roots are flowing deep into the earth. Let your feet open, let your roots descend. And this helps to ground us and connect us to the nutritious and nurturing energy of Mother Earth. We don't want to have shallow roots, so then we just topple over the first challenge or the first gust of wind. Sense your core, feel yourself strong. Find more space in between each vertebra. Tuck your chin slightly. And then smile to your brain. And imagine the crown of your head opening. And here we open up to access another external energy, heaven, the sun, the moon, the stars. And imagine you're being bathed with white light. Breathe it in deeply. And then soften your shoulders, soften your arms. If you get tired, go ahead, you can drop them down a little bit. But now let's open our heart. Let it soften and open. And here we connect to the energy of all living things. Trees, flowers, whales, animals, birds. And breathe in. We're all alive at this moment in time. And so we are all connected. We're having a shared experience on Mother Earth of being alive at the same time. So breathe in the spirit of all beings. Imagine yourself as a beautiful, tall redwood tree. One more deep breath. And then let's take the energy of the tree and bring it into the belly. I want to do one more exercise to help us open our lungs. At this time with the virus, it's so important to take deep breaths and stretch your lungs. And this is called flying goose. The back of the hands come together, and notice I'm kind of rounded. And then I turn the wrists over and I squeeze my shoulder blades together. And let's bring the back of the hands together, feel your spine rounded. Inhale, palms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And let's do that again and hold. So the back of the lungs are stretching. Take a deep breath here. And then open and take another deep breath. And I like to look up a little bit. My shoulders are pulling down, my shoulder blades are squeezing together. Now let's do this with the breath. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Let's take our time. Exhale till you're completely empty. And you can blow out through the mouth if you have extra energy to let go of. Inhale, nice and slow. Focus on your lungs. Let's do 2 more. Take the slowest, deepest breath you can. And the crane spreads her wings, this time on the diagonal, stretching the lungs a different way. And then bring your wingtips together at the heart. And the white crane spreads her wings, stretch. And let's do one more on each side. Spreading your wings. And let's bring our hands to the heart and tap gently. Nice deep breath. Thank your heart. Breathe in the color red. Red is the color of the heart and the fire. The organ is the element. I'm sorry, the heart is the organ of the fire element. So thank you, heart. And deep red, like blood red. Let's come on to the lungs. Thank you, lungs. Come on to your fifth chakra and then your throat. Let's take both hands, tap your lips. Thank your gums and teeth. Thank you, nose and cheeks. Thank you, eyes. Thank you, forehead. And so what we're doing is a little self-massage, bringing the blood and energy to the surface. Let's come on to the head. Thank you, brain. You can go as hard as you like here. I try to knock some sense into myself sometimes. Side of the head, and then the back of the head. Nice deep breath. Find your occiput. Let your fingers drum into your occiput. That's the dream center. Blow out old dreams. Gotta let them go sometimes. And breathe in space for new dreams. And then hands or fists on the neck. Take one hand on top of the shoulder. Tell yourself you're doing a great job. And go towards the shoulder blade. It accesses an immune boosting point. And then come down the arm, spread the fingers wide. Thank you, arm. Thank you, hand. Wash your hands. Let's come up the inside. And brush from elbow to bottom of the ribs. Thank you, mammary glands, breasts, lymph glands. Other side. Nice patting. Tell yourself you're a good human. Come down the arm. Thank you, arm, wrist, fingers. Thank you, hands. Come up the inside. Thank you, body. And thank you, breasts and mammary glands, lymph glands on this side. Let's tap our ribs. Thank you, all our internal organs. Thank your digestive organs. Tap beneath your navel. Thank you, sexual organs and elimination organs. And then let's tap on the back for the kidneys. Thank you, kidneys. And give your kidneys a nice little rub. And come down to the hips. Give them a nice rub. Let's rub the knees, rub behind the knees, and then rub all the way down to your feet. And bring it back up. And let's practice our 3 adjustments or alignments. Bring your awareness to your spine and lengthen as you take a big inhale. Find more space. And exhale all the way. And with your next breath, take a deep breath of gratitude for your body and fill yourself up as full as you can. And this time, thank your mind for being calm. Here. And soften your face. And breathe peace into your entire being. And then place your right foot forward. And let's gather the energy of the phoenix. So the phoenix is a mystical, magical animal. So we want to bring in the mystical, magical qualities into our body. The phoenix is all about rebirth and renewal, rising from the ashes, overcoming great adversity. And the phoenix lives to 1,000 years. So let's bring in longevity and wisdom. pull the Phoenix energy into your heart, into your mind, and then surround yourself with that magic, mystical quality of the Phoenix. This is called Phoenix Rising, and the arms float back, and we make big circles. And as the hands come forward, you shift your weight onto the front foot. As you inhale, you shift back, and exhale. So legend has it that the Phoenix lives to 1,000 years and accumulates baggage. You know, it has experiences, it has hurts, it has frustrations, like all of us. But at the end of the 1,000 years, it builds its own funeral pyre, and it puts all the things that weighs it down into the fire. It acts like kindling. So if you have any hate or frustration in your life, let's get rid of that. That doesn't help. I like to put aspects of myself I'm not fond of in there and give it up. And follow your breath. What are you unloading? What are you putting into the fire? Let's do 2 more. Gathering all that we don't need, all that doesn't serve us. And then after the funeral pyre is built, the Phoenix lies on it and lights the fire. We're going to go the other direction. So the smoke begins to rise and the arms go back and then down. Imagine smoke and sparks, crackling of fire. Fire rises up. And all that you placed in the funeral pyre is going up in smoke, burning it up, creating a new space, purification. Let's do 3 more. And this time, imagine you're pulling the new you, the Phoenix, rising out of the fire to live another 1,000 years. Not a baby, knowing all that it knew before, so it's wise, but without the burdens, without the things that drag it down. And imagine yourself coming out of the fire, spreading your wings. Last 2. Smile to yourself. Imagine the new you flying into your body. Become the Phoenix. And this time the wingtips come to the belly. Let's step back. Other foot forward. And we have another opportunity to make the fire. The Phoenix rising on this side. Maybe there's some things you didn't want to burn up before or forgot about. Last 3. Gathering everything that you don't want to carry forward with you. Placing it in the fire. Last one. There's a pause. Light the fire. Reverse inhale. And exhale. Imagine all the stuff burning up. Watch it as it floats up to heaven. Let it go. And imagine the new you rising out of the ashes. Pull her or him up. Surround yourself with the Phoenix energy. And let him or her fly into your body. One more time. Bring your wingtips into your belly and step together. Let's open our wings. Squat down. Let the wings come down towards the ankles. And we're going to fly out of the fire. So we push and we're going to balance on the balls of our feet, fly, and then come back down. Inhale as you come up and balance. This is nice for the thighs. Let's do 2 more. Flying away from the ashes, flying away from your past life. Reborn. And this time, keep your wings up and let's soar. One arm down, one arm up, and look down and see your past life no longer part of you. You might, we all learn from our lessons, our mistakes, and our challenges. And we'll look at it from a different point of view as you change arms. Breathing in knowledge and wisdom. Breathing in transformation. And this time, look upwards. We really don't know where the future goes, but know that your potential is unlimited. Anything is possible. And then one more time on the other side, looking up, believing in yourself, knowing that wonderful things will happen. And then we'll come to neutral, deep breath, and let's bring the Phoenix energy right back into the belly. And close your eyes for a moment. Let yourself drift. See yourself as a beautiful being with mystical qualities and magical qualities. Believe in yourself. And then open the eyes and shake it out. You can stay where you are, but I'm going to come a little bit closer. There's one more Phoenix exercise I like. And this is particular for the tongue and the eyes. And it's called fire breathing dragon. And sometimes the Phoenix, oh, this is dragon. Oops, I'm going into dragon. Well, let's do a little bit of fire breathing dragon. That helps to get the heat out of our body. So fire breathing dragon. We're going to stick out our tongues and open our eyes. And let's imagine gathering the heat up, bring it up from your heart, bring it up from your body, and then inhale. Let's gather it up. I know it looks really funny. Stick your tail out, your tongue out, open your eyes as wide as they can. And let's do that 2 more times. Whatever you don't want in there. Okay, good. And let's stand up again. Got a little ahead of myself there because the dragon and the phoenix are so intertwined in Chinese mythology. The phoenix represents the empress and the female, and the dragon represents the emperor and the masculine. Passing together in the sky, the dragon chased the phoenix, and so I just love both dragon and phoenix. And we'll be practicing a little bit of dragon in just a bit. But now, okay. So pushing with all your might, push, and then bring love into your heart. Let's push the weight of the world off your shoulders. So it's a big push. And then draw lightness into your world. Push away impatience. And bring patience into your heart. And send patience into your whole body. Relax your body. Let's do that again. Inhale. Let's push away fear. the unknown, and bring in trust that everything will end up just fine. And push away negative self-thinking, self-criticism, self-judgment. Push it away. And remind yourself that you love yourself. You believe in yourself. If you have anger, resentment, let's clear that away. Clouds our thinking, rational judgment. Bring in forgiveness, kindness, and love. And send forgiveness, kindness, and love to your whole body. Inhale up. And let's push away confusion. Inhale clarity. Push away grieving, sadness, wishing things were different. Push it away. And breathe in, I accept what is with courage, strength, and dignity. And push away hate, shock, feelings of overwhelmed. And breathe in joy and laughter. Through your creative juices, get them flowing. Let them flow through your body. And then take a deep breath and hug yourself. Tell yourself you are a beautiful person. And you have many unique gifts. And you have compassion for yourself. And thank your body. And good. Let me lower this just a little tiny bit. We're going to transition into the crane. And the crane is traditional. It's very old exercise. It's over 2,000 years old. And it was created specifically for the heart, for the fire element. And we're going to become the crane. So imagine your webbed feet. That helps to stabilize you on earth. You have skinny little legs. You have cute little tail feathers. Strong chest, big heart, body. You have wings. You've got a long neck and a long beak. And your eyes are somewhat hooded. They're not like monkey eyes. We're going to do monkey next week. Monkey's eyes dart around all the time. But the crane is very still. And let's gather the spirit of the crane. So reach out with the inhale. And let's gather grace and beauty. Exhale, put it into your body. And let's gather patience and inner stillness. And let's gather the energy of balance, finding balance not only in our bodies, but in our lives. Let's inhale up to the heart, up to the mind, bathing yourself with the spirit of the crane and surrounding yourself with the spirit of the crane. Let's bring the wingtips into the navel. Shift the weight onto the left foot. The right foot is out, but the weight is on the back foot. And let's dry our wings. So we squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then step out very lightly. You don't want to scare the fish or the gophers. And then the other foot goes out and inhale. This opens the heart and opens the lungs. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Again. This is a really easy balance exercise. So if you're just starting with balance, this is a nice one. Lateral balance. And now let your webbed feet stay on the ground and let's fly. Inhale, let your wings float. And exhale, let them float down. Fingers are light and up. As you inhale, the fingers are a little heavier, pointing to the earth. And exhale, flying crane. Let's do two more, coordinating the movement with your breath. Slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, shift the weight onto your left foot. And let's lift the right heel up. So you're just on your toes. And then sink. Inhale, all right, lift the heel of the other foot. That's level 1. It's fine to keep the toes on the ground. Level 2, we begin to play a little bit more with balance. Hover the foot off the ground. You can always put it back down if you feel wobbly. It doesn't have to be high, it could just be a little bit. And then level 3, go up a little higher, float the knee up, balance, and then very gently set it down. Mindful movement here. Let's do 2 more on each side. Imagine yourself as a beautiful crane, or if you like, a flamingo, a heron, an egret. And smile to yourself, breathing in joy. Breathing in beauty and happiness. Last one. And this time, allow your hands to go towards the earth. Imagine you're grasping energy, and then we fly, balance. This is a little more advanced. We're pitching ourselves forward, and then we're reestablishing our balance. So it's a little more advanced, but I like it. It's called the red-headed crane delights at seeing its mate, or its children, or its friends. So the feeling here is delight. Oh, think of the birds in their mating dance. Oh, look at me, I'm showing off. You can wiggle your tail if you like. Make it yours. Let's do 2 more each side, your own, however you want to do it. If you really want to get into it, that's just fine. Have fun. Ooh, well, if I can't attract a mate, I don't know what else to do. Let's do 1 more each side. And then lengthen from your tail feathers up to your top of your head. And then give your tail feathers a little shake. And then bring the quiver into your whole body. Imagine you have quivering our beautiful feathers. Feel your body tighten up. Tighten up as much as you can and shake it. Exhale through the mouth. And then let it go. So one of the things that the crane teaches us is how to walk in our lives with beauty and grace. And we're going to do a walking crane now. And I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. And let's just start with the feet. You might want to back up a little bit because we're going to move forward. And we'll put the weight on your left foot and lift the right foot up. And then you place it down and you shift the weight forward. So you're rocking onto your right foot. And then shift the weight back onto your left, shift the weight onto your right, and lift your knee up and take a step forward. Rock forward, rock back, rock forward. Pick the leg up, walking like a crane. Just the feet right now. Let's do 1 more, just the feet. Picking it up. Last one. Picking it up. And you can pick it up as high as you like. And then walk back. Let's add the arms. Weight on your left foot. Let's pick the foot up. Step out. And now the arms float up to about the ears, or your wings, I'm sorry. Wings float to about the ears. And then open. Shift the weight back. And then the fingers of the hands come down towards the feet. And then palms up, we pull it into the heart. And then exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Bring it up. And step out, arms forward. Rock back, open the heart. It's like you're going down and the wingtips grace the water. And last one. And then walking backwards like a crane with mindfulness, placing the foot. Every step placed. And good. Let's bring our wings to our bellies as we're going to say goodbye to the crane for now. And close your eyes and imagine yourself as this beautiful, graceful bird. See yourself as a beautiful being, able to fly above the earth and see things from a different perspective. Sometimes we get stuck on earth as humans and we can't see the bigger picture. So as the crane, it allows us the perspective of seeing things from a different point of view. It brings in that awareness of, oh yes, there are different points of view. And then give yourself a little shake. We did fire breathing dragon, but I want to do a little bit more dragon. I love this spiraling dragon. The idea is the dragon is spiraling through the celestial sea, so up in the stars and twisting and churning. And let's begin with taking your left hand palm up over the head and then palm up into the belly. And let's do both arms, overhead, out to the side and into the belly. So we're creating big spiraling circles. Inhale into your shoulders. Feel your hips spiraling. And let's do 3 more. And we'll go the other way. So as we do spiraling dragon, the palms are reaching up to the heaven, absorbing the energy of the ancestors, of the divine, of the sun, the moon, and the stars. And we're guiding them into the belly. Let's do 3 more. And give your head a wobble. See if you loosened up any energy that might be stuck in the neck. Check your shoulders. Let your arms be flowy, energy into the elbows and the wrists, and then into the hips. Nice deep breath. And then energy into the knees. Bring the feet a little closer together. Spiraling the energy into the knees. They're like an Epsom salt bath. And the other way. Thank you, knees. And bring the awareness to the ankles, the bottom of the feet. And then other way. Where your awareness goes, the energy flows. That's my favorite Chinese expression in English version, Yi Dao, Qi Dao. Where your awareness goes, the energy flows. So we're always advised to look to see where we're spending our energy. What are we aware of? You know, what are we focusing on? Because whatever that is, that's where our energy will go. So if it's not for your better good, it's time to change the channel and think about something else. Very important for the heart. And let's bring the hands to the heart. And imagine your heart. And smile to your heart as it pumps your blood. And breathe red again into your heart. Let it fill up. As if you were breathing in fresh blood to pump into your system. Thank you, heart. And keep one hand on your heart and place the other hand over your navel. The sound for the heart is the sound ha, H-A-H. And we're going to chant ha 3 times. One hand's on the heart. This is the yin organ, the heart. And the yang organ is the small intestine. And so we're balancing out the energy of love, hate, impatience, patience, joy, not feeling joyful. And we can do that with the sound. So breathe, take a deep breath, and we'll do it 3 times. Say it with me. Ha. Thank you, heart. Thank you, small intestine. Breathe in joy and love. Let your heart pump it into your body. Breathe in creativity. Allow your juices to flow. And breathe in patience for yourself and for everything else in the world. And let the hands come down to the side. In the 5-element theory of Chinese medicine, and in the summertime, it's hot out, and as far as the season of our life, it represents adulthood, taking care of our families, taking care of business, taking care of what needs to be taken care of. It's also the time where we fertilize. Where do we need to put more energy, more love? It's also the time to weed. Where can we pull things out and get rid of them? How, the weeds set in and they take over. So it's a lot of work in the summertime. And I wanted to bathe ourselves with the energy of taking care of business, getting things done, knowing which weeds to pull out, and knowing what needs a little more work. And we're just going to do an exercise called marrow bathing or marrow washing. And imagine you're facing to the south. And we reach out to Mother Earth and we gather her vitamins and minerals, water. We reach out to nature, gather the magic of all beings. Reach up to heaven, the infinite energy of the cosmos. And let's bathe the mind, taking care of business. Bathe your body. Sometimes we're lazy or we don't want to do it. But that's okay. It's okay to take breaks. But just know that when you decide to take care of the business at hand, you'll have the energy to do it. The mind will be refreshed. Your heart will be clear. Your body ready and excited to do it. Let's reach out for the color red. Bathe yourself with red. Let's bathe ourselves with love. And let's bathe ourselves with purification, the fire energy that burns up what we don't need, and leaves a fresh palette for recreation. Living in California, we know all about fires. And, after the fires roll through, burn everything up, it leaves the soil fertile. And we see wildflowers we haven't seen in decades. We see the beginnings of new trees, of new plants. So just know that fire can destroy, but also make space for creation. Like the phoenix, rebirth and renewal, reinventing yourself. Last one. And let the energy flow into your roots. Become the tree again. Sense the fire in your heart. Notice if it's inflamed or just a nice, slow burning fire. Smile to your mind and thank it. Lengthen the spine. Find more space. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for the count of 10 and then blow out through your mouth. Breathe peace into your mind. And smile to your spirit. And allow yourself to be bathed in the light of your spirit. Perhaps the spirit is between the heart and the solar plexus. So the fire energy offers a glow. We bathe others in the light and in our warmth. So think about radiating your light, your essence into the world beyond your body. And then smile to all the spirits. Take a deep breath into the heart and imagine little heart butterflies flowing out of your body, flowing to all our loved ones that we can't see right now, all of our friends, sharing your delight, your joy, and breathe in the love and happiness that they have for you. Deep breath. And if you want, you can even guide it in if you feel you need it right now. Who doesn't need more love and joy? So I'm gathering it in, breathing it into my heart one last time. And we'll spread love and joy into our own energy field by lifting the hands up. The light of your spirit, the light of fire of your spirit. And this time, from the center of the earth, pull energy up. Bathe yourself with Mother Earth's medicines. Let's send it out into the world, radiating beyond your body. 2 more times. Peace and love into the world. Joy, patience, and creativity into the world. And then let's reverse it 1 time. Joy, patience, creativity, the emotions associated with fire, and bathe yourself. Close your eyes and drift for 3 breaths. And scan your body, notice where you can relax. Relax your shoulders, relax your tummy, relax your glutes. And let's bring the hands to your heart and give yourself a bow for coming to class and practicing the crane, the phoenix, and the dragon. and cultivating joy, patience, and creativity into your life.